Salute YouTube family. Salute Mel Knight Sports in the building. So, it is fight week. Canelo Alvarez versus Jermall Charlo. At 168, the two undisputed fighters. Charlo being undisputed at 154, and Canelo being undisputed at 168. He's putting up his belt, and he's going to go ahead and fight Charlo, right? In a massive showdown, right? This is a good fight. This is a good matchup, right? Um, I think this fight should be bigger than it actually is as far as um, magnitude. You don't really see too many people talking about it, but you got the hardcore ear. Um, it's gonna be a good one, man. I think it's gonna be a really good one. Um, it's gonna be a close fight, man. I think so. I don't think it's gonna be one sided. I don't think anyone. I don't. Man, it's okay. Well, first, let's say this: Charlo has all the tools to beat Canelo, right? He has the footwork. He has fast feet. He has educated feet, right? He has the power, and he has the boxing skill. You know, um, we've seen him. We've seen him outbox people. We've seen him outmuscle people, right? Um, in recent times, he knocked out Brian Castano in the I believe the 10th round. Crumpled him. Absolutely folded him. And that was a back and forth fight, to be honest with you. Rough and rugged. You know, um, Charlo always says that he gets stronger as the fight progresses, and in that fight, it definitely seemed like he got stronger. So, I think as far as boxing skills, I think as far as footwork, I'm gonna give it to Charlo there, right? I think Canelo's feet are just too slow for a fighter that moves around and uses the box and utilizes the ring, um, right? And I think that Charlo does do that. He definitely utilizes the ring. He moves around a lot, right? But he's also right there with you, and he can brawl. He can brawl very. He's like he's almost like a brawler, but he boxes and he mixes the brawling with the boxing. It's I couldn't call him a full on brawler, but he kind of brawls a lot and mixes the boxing in, if you get what I'm saying. Um, so I think that's gonna serve him very well. But again, on Canelo's side, Canelo can brawl very well, right? He can box when he wants to. His limiting factor is his feet, right? His feet are just they're educated but they're slow. You know, they're slow, and that really affects him with fighters that know how to move, right? There's already a blueprint on how to beat Canelo Alvarez. He's been beaten before, right? He's arguably been beaten 4 times. He's officially been beaten twice, right? Bivol and Mayweather, right? But he had a very close decision with Lara, and he had a very close. He had a draw, which most people thought that Canelo. Well, you got about half and half. Some people thought that he lost to Triple G. I I thought it was a very close fight. It could go. It could have went either way. Nonetheless, he had two controversial decisions, right? And he had two performances where he got absolutely dominated. Lost almost every single round. Lost every round with Floyd Mayweather, and only maybe won 2 to 3 rounds with Bivol, right? So the blueprint is there on how to beat Canelo, right? But again, when you're fighting Canelo, you got to worry. But these guys have never fought on this type of level, man. Charlo, yes, he's fought on the big stage, but this is different. You're fighting Canelo. You're fighting one of the biggest faces in boxing, right? And sometimes the limelight gets these dudes, man. But nonetheless, Canelo has the power as well. He can thump. That is just not. It can't be disputed. He can hit hard, um, and it's been shown that most people cannot take the onslaught of the punishment that he continuously gives. Only one that was able to do it, that was able to continuously take it, was Triple G, Bivol. Yeah, I mean, cause Floyd, he wasn't able to hit Floyd. You know, he really didn't hit Floyd that much, and then Laura, he could not even touch Laura. He couldn't touch Laura. He got him with the body shots near the end, near I'd probably say the halfway of the fight, right? He got him with some good body shots, but he didn't break down Laura at all. And I thought Laura won that fight. You know, he wasn't able to find Laura. He wasn't able to find Floyd, but if he does find you and he continuously finds you and you stand in front of him, you know that's just not the best way to fight the fight. Um, he's known to he'll hit your arm. He'll keep continuously hitting your arms, your shoulders, to the point where you drop your arm, right? You drop your guard, and he comes over the top, and and that's all she wrote a lot of times. So this fight is going to be up to whether Charlo can withstand the the power, and it also depends on how he chooses to fight the fight. If he chooses to just straight box, move, stick and jab, right, bang with him when bang with him, chooses his punches correctly, right, when he needs to, he can win this fight. But if he chooses to stand in front of Canelo and bang with him the whole entire fight, I don't know. I don't know if it goes his way if he does that. You know, I just don't know. Canelo has proven that dudes that fight him like that usually lose, right? Now people should watch Brian Castano fight versus Charlo, the first one, even the second one, but mainly the first one. Charlo was not able to figure the style out, and the style of Brian was like a bull. I mean, and it's crazy because Charlo was moving, but he wasn't able to evade a lot of the shots in the offense of Castano. Not until the second fight he was able to figure him out. I believe near towards the latter half of the fight. But that's a good fight to Castano and Canelo are around the same size, right? Obviously Canelo's, as far as weight, is much bigger, but Castano's I believe the same 5'7", right? So I don't know. It's really gonna be up to how Charlo decides to choose how to fight this fight, man. If he chooses to thump with him, I don't know how it goes. I don't know. I don't think that's the smartest choice. But if he chooses to just box, move, it just all depends on how he chooses to fight this fight, man. You know what I mean? But I think that Charlo does have the necessary tools to defeat Canelo Alvarez. Will he beat him? I don't know. Can he beat him? I believe so. Right? I believe so. But I just want to see a good fight at the end of the day, man. My final pick is going to be Charlo. I think he is a beast. I think he's a pound for pound number, you know, top four, top five pound for pound, top three pound for pound fighters. I think he's absolutely a beast. Um, his skills are just he's special, man. I think he's better than his older brother. And I think it's gonna be a problem for Canelo. But we just gotta see, man. I definitely want to know your thoughts. How do you think this fight goes down? Um, you know, does anyone get knocked out? How does it go? Let me know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Mel Knight Sports. Like and subscribe for more content. Hit that bell icon. Peace.